Hello, guys. Welcome to your favorite podcast.
Let's demystify it podcast.
So, today we have a juicy topic. So,
Very
before that,
juicy.
yes, I am Annabelle.
And I'm Marlene.
So, today we are going to talk about courtship as believers. What is
Yes.
courtship and how should we go about it, about courtship,
Yeah.
the normal way?
Yeah. And also we want in the same sense, we want to talk about like the fact that is it okay like to have physical contact during courtship? Yes, one.
Mm,
So guys, this is part one of this video.
yes.
After watching this part one, please watch out for part two of the video.
Yes, yes,
So
yes, yes.
okay, thanks for
Okay.
staying tuned. Yeah, Annabelle,
Yes.
tell me.
Stay tuned and feel free to comment down below.
Yes.
So when we are talking about relationship in general as Christian, I always think of Pastor Miles Monroe.
Hmm.
Do you know him?
I know him. I think everybody knows him. He's
Yeah,
a already.
he's very good. Like I want to say he was, but he is. His teachings remain even if he's no longer
Yes.
in this part of the world. But he is so good when it comes to relationship, and I mean he knows how to break it down. So talking about courtship, what we understand. Okay, no, let's read the dictionary
Yes, please.
definition of courtship. Let's start like that, so that you don't say that it's us that okay. So courtship is period during which a couple develop. Can you imagine? Let me read it and then you know why I paused. A period during which a couple develop a romantic relationship before getting married. This is how
So
the
that's the
world sees it,
definition in the
actually.
so that's the definition in the dictionary.
Yeah, so that's how the world sees it. Maybe that's why people get it mixed. Do you get me? I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
but many of us we don't know that's a real definition. We only think courtship is like
No.
you're courting, you're getting to know each. Oh, wow, I'm really so
And
surprised.
I even thought courtship was only for Christians. Do you get like
Yes,
I didn't know. So, but in the world, this is what courtship is.
I'm so surprised.
Mm-hmm. Courtship, and then they even the similar name for courtship, they say romance, affair. This is so deep. So
This
maybe
is
we should
really
not
deep.
blame the people that get it wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe because they think that's how it should be. I'm very sure.
And
Very,
even
very sure.
concerning what you told me earlier, like you can please tell our friends, tell our
Yes. So okay, I was reading a devotional because
yeah.
in my Bible that I mean, if you have that what Bible is it again? Um, is this Bible that you download?
New
What's
version.
the new
New
version?
version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have that Bible, they do have different devotional. You just choose the topic and then they will suggest some devotional to you. So I was reading a devotional on courtship. I forgot the name of the pastor. It was some times ago, and then the pastor was saying that courtship as believers. So we are going back to our topic. Courtship as believers is a time during which you are expecting to hear, like to make sure that what you are doing is the will of God. Like you being in a relationship, getting married is the will of God. So it's a
Yes.
time whereby God will be talking to you guys, either to confirm that you guys should go ahead, or to let you know, like with signs that this is not the right person. And he was saying that during that time, because you are getting to know each other, this is the time you have to spend time together, but wisely. Obviously, you avoid the four corners of a room where you'll be alone,
Yeah.
but you can go visit people, you can go to cinema, you can go to restaurant, go to play games, and in doing so you get to know how the person reacts in different situations, like maybe how
Exactly.
the person is with the waiter. Is he a nice, a kind person? How he acts around children, like different things for you to know, this is the man I want to be with, or this is not the man I want to be with. And also when you're facing challenges, how does he react? Does he go quickly? I mean, us girls, what we look for, does he go to the Bible or and call you for prayer or
Or
for
does he use
like
his hands?
yes, or yeah to heal you if something, or maybe he will just be shaking even more than you, will be panicking and stuff. So all
Yeah.
those things, that's the time to know it. Yeah.
So yeah, from what you're saying, I mean, so we can come to the conclusion that we are not talking about the courtship from the dictionary definition,
No.
or let's just say there's no courtship. There's that type of courtship is not amongst us believers.
Mhm.
Wow, it is really good to know about that definition. Okay.
I'm surprised, Marlene. It's the first time I see it.
I too am surprised because that's what, like, in the Christian context, we always talk about courtship, your courtship and everything. So I wish we knew this definition from the dictionary. We'll stop saying that because somebody might actually consider this definition and be like, look at what they are teaching in that church.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So how do you navigate about courtship during courtship? Like you said that you can go to restaurants, you can go out together, but you are what the four corners of the world. But from when do you know that I'm already courtshiping? Is it courtshiping? I'm already
Yeah,
having a courtship with someone. Like, is it
is
when the
it
person
courting or
says,
courtshiping anyway? I don't know.
like, you're courting? Thank you. It's
Courting.
courting.
Mm-hmm.
From is it when do you think it's when maybe the brother has come to you, he has like, okay, sis, I've been observing you, I'm really interested, I would like us to know each other better. Is it from that moment, or is it when you say, okay, brother, what, let me go and pray and then I come back? When do you think you're starting?
Okay, me, I think for me to say that I'm courting with somebody, my pastor should be aware. So we have to beat it on that stage that we have sort of confirmation from
Okay,
ourselves, and then there is a spiritual father that is aware of what's going on.
yeah. I think for me that's the
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because when it's like that, there are things you will not want to do because there's someone that is aware of what you guys
Yeah,
are
you're
doing.
answerable to someone. Yes.
Yes. So there are
Yeah.
things you will not want to do, and it's better for it to be open for people to know. And okay, there's also this teaching. The pastor was saying that when you're courting and you're hiding it, what if a sister also likes the brother and she will want to get to know the brother, or the brother wants to know another sister? So people should know in your congregation that sister A and brother B are courting.
Courting. You're right. So I think,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think courting is from the moment, it's not the moment that the brother has come, it's the moment like people are aware of it. In some churches, they introduce you to the whole church that these people are
It's
courting.
official.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's official.
Yeah,
I
courting.
think I agree with you too. So that when
Mm-mm-mm.
you part yourselves, everybody knows that you've parted
That's
yourselves.
painful. Oh, that's painful. Oh, it's embarrassing.
And let me even tell you something. When you're saying it's painful, when I
Mm-hmm.
was doing these classes for marriage classes, some
Mm-hmm.
people after that they separate themselves because if you come and do marriage class, it means that you're getting married maybe in 1 month, in 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
After that, some
Mm-hmm.
people they just pack their ways because, and that's what pastors even advise us. If you've done and you realize that it's not possible, just pack your ways. Some had already done introduction. Some had. That's why now in my church they don't agree anymore if you've done introduction. Like, if you want to do the marriage classes, don't go and be doing introduction first because you've involved parents and everything, and then you realize you can't walk because it's during these classes that you see another part of your soon to be
And what do they tell
husband.
you in those classes that will make people
They
to
ask us
discuss?
questions and people give their opinions, for example. Like, they ask us
Okay.
questions that some people never ask themselves. That's what, even when I realize. They ask us
Mm-hmm.
questions on finances and everything. And, some girls believe because we receive the same teaching, my
Mm-hmm.
husband will obviously tell me how much he has per month, his salary. But during these
Mm-hmm.
classes, you'll be shocked that because you even though you've had the same teaching, the pastors have been like, don't hide
Mm-hmm.
anything from your wife. Some people also be like, no, why would she know about how much I earn per month? She's a woman. Like, some girls are really shocked during this
Mm-hmm.
period. Like, they guess because we're in the same church, we have the same teachings, it's obvious he would. But some guys, no, they listen to the pastor, but they have their way of seeing things. That was just like,
Wow, wow, wow. It
so
shocked me.
just to agree with you that,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Wow, wow, wow. Hmm. There's something I wanted to say when you were to okay, yeah. So this thing of would say, okay, you are cutting, everybody knows. Another side of it. Imagine you were with someone like as a sister, everybody knew that you were cutting brother B, and
Mm-hmm.
then you guys just stop. So another brother in the same church will come and then you also be cutting with him. To me, somehow, like it's like you're going from relationship to relationship somehow.
Relation. Ah, this
Yeah,
is bad. Yeah, I know.
yeah, somehow.
I know some people will feel bad about that, but I feel like if you finally come, and that's my opinion, if you come across a brother that knows that, because if you go from the fact that when we are courting, we haven't had any physical contact, for me it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. And even when you're courting, there's some things you will not tell. You will not tell brother, "Ah, brother, as you know, hey, I've slept with 14 men, no, but all things have passed away." You cannot say that kind of thing during courting. And
Mm-hmm,
obviously,
mm-hmm.
all things have passed away, so you cannot be saying that. Even if you've had
Yeah.
100 sexual partners in your previous life.
I'm doing
I
like
don't
this.
know.
There's something I did recently.
Your
Like
face is strange. You're
I
not
was
happy with your
shocked. There's something I did with a group of ladies. No, there are actually men in that group. Like we're praying and we're fasting and we're breaking some covenants that you have done knowingly or unknowingly. You get it. We was
Yes.
that kind of. And then the lady that was leading the prayer said we should write down, like, if you have ever been sexually involved with someone, you should write down their names. We're writing names, writing. I was like, my list is very long. Like I was like, I didn't know it was this bad. Then I
Yeah.
was like, I don't think I want to say it to someone.
Of
Imagine
course.
you want to get married to someone and you tell him that
Yeah.
yes.
No, for me, I don't think it's not even something. I don't think it's even something a brother should ask or a sister should ask. But if you two people are counting and you decide that you want to know, that one concerns you. But from what one of our pastors told me, our pastors really, because guys are the ones always trying to ask these questions.
Your
Our
body count.
pastor, he warned the guy. He was like, don't ask this type of question to my
No.
daughters. Don't you dare. And he was like, if you meet a boy, he's asked, don't even ask it. Because he said, if you really believe all things have passed away, allow the girl, all things have passed away. That's what
Mm-hmm,
he said. Yeah. He was like,
mm-hmm,
even if she has done 100 abortions, let her be. All things have passed
mm-hmm,
away. But me, I'm like, it's not bad. There is this pastor. This is an open story. She's not hiding it. This church is called ACER, ACER.
mm-hmm.
The
I've
one
seen
Irene,
the.
the woman, the pastor woman, she has experienced this, and everybody was. She was with a brother, and then everybody she stopped. The church knew about it. It was kind of a messy situation. But now she's the first lady of the church with the pastor now. But this same pastor was in the same church when things were happening. This thing,
Mm.
the fact that people were throwing stones at her even made him love her more. Yeah,
But sometimes
Pastor
people
Aida
will blame
Musabo.
you. It's okay.
She
I
has
don't know of her
tried this
story,
thing
but
before.
people will blame you because they don't know you. When they come close to you, there are some mistakes you do because you are stupid. You don't know things. It doesn't mean that
Yes.
you're a bad person. So,
She has testified at UMC TV that this is what happened. She was involved with a brother, and this man even came to us and even loved her more. And then people were like, he was going to be the main pastor. This will be our first lady. He fought for her. He doesn't care. He fought for her. Like, he really fought for her. And then,
wow,
yeah, like, just to
wow,
give,
wow,
but
wow.
if a brother really like sees the other part of it, he wouldn't mind even if you've had two relations. That's what, from her testimony, I got to
Mm-hmm.
learn that. And yeah.
Wow. So we are talking about courting. How long should it be? There are people that will be engaged for two for 2 years, for 5 years. What's that?
My
How
sister,
long
I was
should
about
it
to ask you
be?
the question, how long should it be?
Yeah. I think it should be no, not up to 1 year. Seriously, if you people are courting, because see what we are saying that you should not be doing. We are human beings. We we are made of flesh.
Yeah,
Though we are spiritual,
exactly.
we know that. But you're courting someone that definitely, if you court with someone, it means that there is love. So you like the person
Mhm.
likes you. There's sort of attraction. And when they say if you want to stay like that, without having sex, without kissing. There are some dangerous boys that will be saying that don't worry, we will not have sex, but can we kiss? Kiss what? If you people kiss, you know where the thing
And
will
then
go.
there's like, guess what?
There are some dangerous guys. So I'm saying if we have to stay away from these things, I mean we shouldn't stay like that for over a year.
Yeah, I think so too. Guys, please tell us in the comment section, like,
Yeah.
for how long did you court, or for how long have you been courting? At least give us
Mm,
a reason why you're courting for that long.
for
We
that
want to
long.
know, because I've always been surprised, like you, I've always been surprised that why people courting for two. Like, when I see people
Yes.
write like their testimony on their wedding anniversary, we courted for 4 years. I'm like, what are you doing courting for 4 years?
Maybe they were young, or maybe they were like, I don't know, maybe they knew when they
Okay,
were 20.
yeah,
I don't know.
or if you're 16, you're
Yeah,
courting for 4 years. But if I
maybe.
start courting with a brother at 16, I'm not sure I'll marry this brother, because the more I discover myself,
My
the
dear.
more I'll know this is not, except like, that's a slippery slope.
Mm, it
Yeah.
depends. There are some people, I want to say, okay, let me say it first and then I will say another thing. There are some people that the strong relationships, yeah. There are this thing that will be saying, oh, relationship goals, same prayer that you want to be like them. Most of the time, it's people that have known each other when they were like teenagers and they grew up together and they finally
Yeah.
got married, they have children, and they are the ones that stay solid till today. But then when I was saying that, I just remember I thought of one couple like that I know. They've been together for that long. Like they've been together for like over 20 years because we are age mates, and they just divorced. I was heartbroken. It was as if it's
Wow.
me. Can you
Yes.
imagine? They spend their teenage years together. They are young adults because we are in late 30s now. And in the late 30s, that's when they divorce.